He is the currently appointed as the Junior Grand Deacon for 2022, representing his Mother Lodge, Crocker Lodge number 212. It is my pleasure and honor to present to you from Burlingame, the past Master of Burlingame Lodge, the worshipful Marty Cushing, the Junior Grand Deacon of California Freemasons.
Thank you, Worshipful, and thank you, Worshipful Master of our Crocker Lodge. I am, of course, Marty Kusing, and I remember, unfortunately, my wife and kids couldn't make it tonight. Any of you that have been following me on social media, Facebook, we took an Antarctica trip 2 weeks ago, so my kids are trying to make up all their homework, and their science fair, their basketball, everything. So my wife volunteered to help them all day today. I was still doing science fair right before I came over here. So she sends her best. She did ask last minute if she should come with me, and I said, well, let's get them back to normal grades again before trying to commit to anything else. Thank you. It's definitely such a gracious welcome from our worshipful master and our lodge to come home to Crocker Lodge and celebrate this time. Of course, I was raised a little over 10 years ago. In June, it will be 11 years. I didn't realize how much things I've been committed to in Masonry. I have, for those that are just starting in Masonry or deciding to get into anything, you start really high. You affiliate with as many bodies as possible, and then you tell your wife that you're going to cut back a little bit. And then that's when she gets happy. There was a point where I was out of the house like every single day. So then I cut back to 3 or 4 times a week, and then that's a little better. Other than that, I've been very excited about just being able to serve California. Last year, like we mentioned, I served the Grand Chapter as Grand Orator, so being able to travel around California is that. Being able to meet many other members, such as yourself, and help them be able to show leadership in their lodge and figure things out with getting out of the pandemic has been very important for me, and helping new members being able to get into leadership roles so that our fraternity will last for many more years. I also remember if you remember when I first joined this lodge, I was dancing right there in the middle with my youngest daughter. I'm sorry, my oldest daughter. I only had my oldest daughter at the time. She was Mariella, and I think she was only 3 or 4 years old. And she always loved wearing her red dress to come to Crocker events. She was actually asking me tonight, this morning, if she should come tonight too. But she has so much homework to finish. She's a 7th grader now, and just being able to get everything balanced to figure things out. But she always loved coming to this lodge and playing with you guys. And again, I was reliving some of my other memories that I had here at Crocker. And those that know me, I was working up the street at the time. Didn't know very much about Masonry. My cousin Joshua, who's now a past master 2 times, his dad and my uncle was a Mason, but we really didn't know anything about it. Not until a couple of brothers were riding the same elevator, including Worshipful Ray over there, was riding the elevator, and I saw his square and compass pin, and I asked them, and immediately, without fail, they invited me to our Crocker Lodge State of Union. That was in January 2011. and they said, hey, just come and join us. I don't know you, but dinner's on us, whatever. So I immediately came over, and the whole process started through there. Ray has been a great friend. When we were working in the same building, we actually moved when we were working different companies, but he with his own company, we moved to a different office building together. So we got a lot of time to just talk and collaborate, both before we were both masters. So a lot of chatting there, including Mario Dairit, who just got back from the Philippines, and he texted me as well. He was my candidate coach, and he was a lot of inspiration going through that. A lot of the members here that I see around the room were inspirations to me as I was going up as well, just to do the best work. I remember how participating in the degrees here at Crocker, how much that inspires me to do ritual work. I was never good at memorizing, but I really put all of my effort into my obligation and my qualifications. So thank you for that. I think, did I have anything else? Well, besides that, I thank you, and thank you for the warm welcome. Of course, I am representing the Grand Master Randy Brill. If you didn't get a pen, I brought several this evening, so come see me. I'll give you one of these. I feel like when I was writing my bio that the Worshipful Master asked me to write, I was a little embarrassed in writing it because it seemed like it was a Grand Master's reception because of all those things. But it just, I think just my time here in Crocker just really encouraged me to jump 2 feet in. And I really like the brotherhood and camaraderie I saw here, and just continuing that wherever I've gone. A lot of what I've taken here, like I mentioned in my bio, I do a lot of speaking at the retreats, both at the Masters and Wardens, Secretaries and Treasurers, and at the Inspectors retreats as well. So I get to share a lot of these things. So if you ever have any other ideas, there's a lot of leaders that are coming up in California through our lodges that would love to hear more about those things. But love to take the opportunity to meet and greet each one of you again tonight. Thank you, Worshipful.